Detroit basketball.
Alright Pistons fans, so in today's video, we have to talk about last night's game, Detroit Pistons versus Memphis Grizzlies, 92-127. The Pistons took an L, and it's not going to be much to talk about in this video because simply put, it was a bad loss for the Pistons last night. Straight up, not really a good performance overall across the board. Lack of scoring, lack of rebounding, lack of defense, and then overall, the Grizzlies just hitting shot after shot after shot. Just overall, I would say that it's not going to be much to talk about in this video because it was simply just a bad loss. There's 82 games in a basketball season. These types of things happen pretty often. So let's get into the game specifically. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is the main topic of Killian Hayes. And Killian struggled yet again last night. And look, I'm not here to defend him on his performance. And I understand that, a lot of people are upset with him. They saw what he did in his first year. They saw his performance in the summer league, and then they saw what he did last night. And a lot of people are just underwhelmed, just disappointed with Killian. And look, I completely understand why people are upset, but I still have to preach patience with you guys. These type of things do not happen overnight. Yes, he absolutely needs to work on his offensive game, the scoring, the three-point shooting. I remember he did a media day interview where Killian basically talked about
definitely, like, after the summer league, I went back to France a little bit, and that really started like working more with my trainers from back home. And coming back, just my mindset, the way I wanted to come, the way I wanted to be seen on the court with more intensity. I know I can be a great defensive player, so I really focus on that.
he went to France this offseason and decided to primarily focus on defense, which is good because he is a really talented defender. It's nice to know that he was working on that part of his game. But at the same time, the offense is obviously not caught up yet. And I do wish this offseason he would have practiced more on his offensive game rather than his defensive game. So in terms of Killian, I'm just trying to say I understand your concerns. I understand people's frustrations with Killian, but in no way, shape, or form am I willing to give up on the 6v5 point guard after virtually one season where I don't even really want to count that season for real. This is his rookie season in my personal opinion, because this is the time he gets a fair training camp, fair summer league, fair preseason. This is the year when I'm really going to start judging him, because this is the time where he gets his true opportunity. But he absolutely does need to improve his offensive game. I am not here to deny that. His lack of aggression as well, his lack of three-point consistency, just overall, Killian just needs to work on his offense, and I believe he will. But the Killian Hayes buzz people with a hating crowd, you have to stop being too hard on him, give him constructive criticism so that he can take what he's done so far and grow and improve on that in the future. Also, we could talk about Saddiq Bey. He had an injury, unfortunately. It's nothing too serious right now at this current moment in time. Maybe a few days from now, they'll come out with an updated report and say that it's worse than we think. But as of right now, Saddiq has another mild injury, which is unfortunate. Killian just had one. Frank had one. Kay, we know, has one. Just unfortunate that a lot of our Pistons players have been hit with this injury bug. Even Isaiah Stewart months back, he had that injury as well when he was on the Team USA select team. Something else in this game that I mentioned in my last video and that I believe will be a continuous problem this upcoming season will be the rebounding. We struggle again with the rebounding tonight. Few offensive rebounds. On defense, didn't have too many of those as well. Struggled in terms of offensive and defensive rebounding, and this is a problem that will continue in the regular season and will cost us basketball games. With few second chance opportunities, it's going to be tough, beating a team like the Memphis Grizzlies when they have multiple second chance opportunities. The Pistons decided to go heavy on offense. They decided to bring in Kelly Olynyk. They didn't want to go after Noel or JaVale McGee or a Howard or anybody like that. They brought in Cade, they brought in Kelly, they brought in Trey Lyles. They decided to primarily focus on offense and not necessarily defense, which also in tandem hurts our rebounding. So this is what the Pistons decided to go with. We'll see how it plays out. I do believe we'll win many basketball games this season, but rebounding will cost us a few games every now and then. And I wanted to give some quick love to, Jaren Jackson, DeAnthony Melton, and the entire Memphis Grizzlies basketball team. They played some solid defense against us, and they hit multiple, three-pointers, and they were attacking and being aggressive, driving to the hole. Just overall, a really strong performance from the Memphis Grizzlies. So shouts out to, Ja and Jaren and all of those guys on the Grizzlies team. They beat us tonight. It's basketball. These types of things happen. The Pistons just have to prepare for our next game tonight against the New York Knicks. No Killian, no Bay. Hopefully we will see more Garza and see more Pickett tonight. I believe Garza had 13 minutes in last night's game against the Grizzlies, so I'm expecting to see more from him with Killian not being there and also with Sadiq not being there. So Pistons fans, tough loss, but gotta move on. So let me know how you guys feel in the comment section below. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Thank you guys for 3K, and I'm on.